You don't need an expensive hydroponic system. With just a few old plastic jugs, styrofoam boxes, and plastic cups, you can grow a lush green garlic garden right at home. Let's see how I do it. Let's go! Prepare a 5-liter plastic jug and remove the label so it is easier to see and work with. Do you see the ridges on the jug? Count up from the bottom to the 4th ridge and cut there. Use a sharp knife to cut the jug horizontally in half. Keep the bottom section as the water reservoir. Next, prepare 250 milliliters plastic cups. Cut off the bottom third of each cup, keeping only the rim and upper body. Oops, that cut looks a little rough. No problem, I'll trim it again. And done. Now make 2 holes in each cup and matching holes in the upper part of the jug. Thread zip ties through the holes and secure the cups to the jug. My jug has 4 corners, which is just enough for 4 cups. Attach 1 cup to each corner. If you use larger cups, reduce the number so the garlic has enough room to grow. Trim off the excess zip ties to keep the system neat. The most important part today is the garlic. Choose healthy bulbs with no bruises or mold, then remove the dry outer skin. With this method, we plant the whole bulb instead of separating it into individual cloves. Once the dry skin is removed, the garlic is ready for the hydroponic system. Place each garlic bulb into a cup with the root end facing down and make sure it cannot fall through. When the base touches the water, the tissues begin absorbing moisture. Enzymes become active and convert stored carbohydrates into energy, helping the garlic begin growing and produce roots. Add water until it just touches the base of the garlic bulbs. Do not submerge the whole bulb, as this can cause waterlogging and rot. Finally, place the system in a bright, well-ventilated area so the garlic has good conditions to develop roots and sprout. After 3 days, the garlic has started to grow. Can you see it? Let me show you up close. Here, a small shoot has already appeared. Tiny white roots are also starting to grow from the base of the bulb. This shows that the garlic has begun absorbing water and adapting to the hydroponic environment. After 7 days, the shoots are clearly taller and the roots are longer and more developed. However, with only plain water, the garlic is still growing a little unevenly. So now it is time to add some nutrients. Prepare 980 milliliters of clean water and add 20 milliliters of fresh coconut water. Today, I am also using vitamin B1. Add 1 tablet per liter of solution. Break or crush the tablet and stir until it dissolves completely. Pour the solution into a watering bottle, then add a small amount to the water reservoir. Keep the mixture very diluted, because too much organic material can make the water spoil quickly. After 14 days, the garlic shoots are noticeably taller, and the white roots have grown longer. If the water becomes cloudy, smelly, or slimy, replace it immediately so it does not affect the garlic. After 20 days, the garlic is growing well. The young shoots have developed into tall green leaves and are beginning to form dense clusters. At this stage, simply maintain enough water and light so the plants can continue growing until harvest. After 30 days, look at this. The roots are almost reaching the bottom of the container. The garlic bulbs have developed into thick clusters of green leaves. The leaves are healthy, broad, dark green, and about 10 to 12 inches tall, while new leaves are still emerging. Some older leaves have started turning yellow. That is a good sign that it is time to harvest. So, let's harvest the garlic greens. Use clean scissors to cut the leaves from the top. Do not cut too close to the base. Leave some growth behind so the plant can continue producing new leaves. With good care, you can harvest again later. After harvesting, the garlic greens can be used in many dishes. They contain vitamins C and K, along with sulfur compounds typical of the garlic and onion family. Young garlic greens have a milder flavor than garlic bulbs, with a slightly spicy and aromatic taste. You can stir-fry them, use them as a seasoning, or add them to salads. A small tip: harvest while the leaves are still young, because they are softer, more fragrant, and easier to cook. And this is my harvest after 30 days of growing garlic hydroponically. There is so much. We will prepare a tray of organic soil. After harvesting the garlic greens, we will reuse the remaining garlic bulbs. Separate the cloves from each bulb and choose firm, healthy cloves with no mold so they have a better chance to adapt and grow. Make a small hole in the soil, place each clove inside, and cover it with enough soil to completely bury the clove. Make sure the root end faces down and the pointed end faces up. Water lightly to keep the soil moist, but do not make it too wet, because the cloves may rot. I will update you on the progress of these garlic cloves in the next video. For now, I want to show you another hydroponic garlic growing method. As you can see, I have 2 stacks of styrofoam boxes here. That's right, we are going to grow garlic hydroponically in styrofoam boxes. Each box has a lid. There is already a circular outline in the center of the lid, so we simply use a knife to cut along it. Repeat this with all the boxes. Choose large, healthy, firm garlic bulbs for planting. Cut off a very thin layer from the bottom to slightly expose the base, but do not cut into the basil plate. Just cut it like I am doing here. Also, trim off the pointed top of the garlic to expose the shoots inside. This allows moisture to reach the bulb more easily and helps encourage root and shoot development. Fill each styrofoam box with clean water. Add enough water so that, once the garlic is placed on top, the bottom of the bulb is about 0.2 to 0.4 inches above the water surface. Then place 1 garlic bulb on each box. Keep them in a cool, well-lit area, and now we wait. After 7 days, the trimmed tops have started sprouting quite evenly. The shoots are firm and about 0.4 to 1.2 centimeters tall, while some stronger bulbs have shoots nearly 2 inches tall. Look at them. Aren't they cute? At the base, white roots have also started growing from the areas we trimmed, reaching about 0.4 inches long. Prepare 2 bananas and cut each into 4 pieces. I'll show you how to make a simple homemade organic nutrient solution. Put the banana pieces into a 1-liter plastic bottle. Add 1 gram of applied microbiology, then pour in 800 milliliters of clean water. Close the bottle, shake well, and leave the mixture to ferment. After 14 days, the bulbs that had already sprouted have now developed young leaves about 2.4 inches tall. However, some smaller bulbs are growing more slowly and absorbing nutrients less efficiently than the larger ones, so their sprouts are still short or have only just started emerging. Overall, though, my garlic is still growing well and steadily. The white roots have also become longer and more abundant. Can you see them clearly? After 21 days, although the garlic is not growing completely evenly, overall it is still developing well. Some bulbs have produced many leaves and formed thick clusters. Look, the root systems are now well developed and have started producing many smaller roots. This is a good time to add the organic nutrient solution we prepared earlier. Ta-da! Here is our mixture after a week of fermentation. The banana pieces have floated to the top. Let's open the bottle. Wow! Look at all that foam. It has a slightly sour, fermented smell. Now I'll add just a small amount to each styrofoam box. Only a little, because using too much can increase the risk of root rot. This fermented banana solution provides extra potassium, along with small amounts of minerals and organic matter, helping support leaf growth, maintain healthy roots, and improve nutrient accumulation during growth. After 30 days, my garlic has developed quite well. With nutrients added at the right time, the plants now have more and longer leaves, and the leaf bases have become thicker. Even the slower growing bulbs are now producing taller leaves and forming clusters. Around 30 days is a good time to harvest young garlic greens. You can harvest the strongest plants first for cooking, then harvest the slower growing ones later. This way, you can enjoy several harvests without having to wait for everything at once. I hope you have success with this method. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe so we can meet again in the next video. See you.